With the Lionsgate on August the 8th, we're being invited into a powerful moment to embody our most authentic self and let go of all the masks that we have been hiding behind. It's about really stepping into our truest, most authentic self. With this Lionsgate, there's also an activation to collapse all the old timelines and false identities that we have been living by up until this point. And it also opens a path to help us embody our true soul-led essence. So this isn't so much about an activation to bring in something new, but it's more so about dissolving all these identities, these limiting aspects of ourselves that had us hiding in the shadows, hiding behind masks, holding ourselves back, and not being our true, most authentic self. In this video, I want to share with you a brief overview of just the key energies of what you should know about this Lionsgate portal, and then also a light language energy calibration to support your embodiment. And I'm also going to share with you some action steps as well. So let's dive into the quick overview so you can really know exactly what's going on with this Lionsgate portal, because this is truly a powerful portal that brings so many beautiful upgrades for us to really help us become our true authentic self. So let's dive into the quick overview. So the first thing I would like for you to know about this Lionsgate portal is that we're really being asked and invited to collapse all the energetic weight of the outdated versions of ourselves that we have been operating based on. Like all these identities that were built based on survival, of proving and people pleasing and all of that. All of those identities that we have been hiding behind that are actually limiting us and that are holding us back and overshadowing our true authentic self. Because when you really let go of all that and when you're really being your true authentic self, that makes you become magnetic. That makes you then also become more vibrant as well. Because oftentimes we're hiding behind all these masks because we want to fit in. We don't want to be judged. We think this is who we need to be accepted by the people in our life, by society, all of that, right? That's what is expected of us, right? So we've been hiding behind all these identities, right? And now with this Lionsgate portal, it's really the opportunity to just let all that go. And instead to really step into and embrace and be our most authentic self. No longer holding ourselves back, no longer dimming our light or anything like that, or hiding behind these masks. Now is really the turnaround moment, that opening to a new path. Now, this field, this portal opening also then supports the timeline shift. Now, August as a whole is already all about shifting into a higher timeline. And this Lionsgate portal is supporting us even more so to really let go of all the stuff that has really been keeping us in this lower level timeline, the 3D world, holding ourselves back and all of those different things. So with this Lionsgate portal, there's really that opening to merge the timeline where we are really the most authentic soul self, like really leading from that place, like living from that place, fully embodying the essence of our soul, where we no longer focus on becoming, but we are being. That's really going to be key here. And that's going to be that's what's really available now with this Lionsgate portal, is helping us be, not just become and do and strive and trying to get there one of these days, but really be our most authentic self now. Not one day, someday, or ever, but now. Now, for many of you, this portal will also activate a throat-heart alignment, giving you the opportunity to really express yourself more fully, more clearly, where you're really being seen for who you truly are, without distortions, without holding back or anything like that. And there's also a strong current around legacy as well. But not so much performance and doing, but more so in essence, like you become the transmission, you become the awakened soul self, that authentic self. And when you do that, that's when you actually step into your full power. And that actually makes a beautiful ripple in your life. Like all these people that are around you, the people that are in your life, your friends, your family, the people you come in contact with, they're being affected by you really being your authentic self. Because the majority of people, they hide behind masks, because that's what we're being taught. We gotta fit in, right? We shouldn't be doing anything that makes us stand out too much, right? And there's so many people that are just living on default rather than living as the most authentic self. And now with this portal, with this Lionsgate portal, a lot of you will receive that inner nudge to be more of your authentic self, because you are also in here to create that ripple by being your most authentic self. And with this whole heart and throat activation, the alignment, it helps you express yourself more so from the heart, not from your mind, but from your heart. And then you speak more clearly. You emanate an essence that is magnetizing, that is activating, that is so vibrant that leaves a mark behind with anyone that you come in contact with. And even the people that you don't come in contact with, but you leave an energetic mark behind. That's really what's happening now with this Lionsgate portal. Now, in this activation, in this energy calibration, I want to assist you in really becoming the soul-led identity, really being your true, most authentic self. Now, before we do, I do want to mention something because this is quite powerful. The energy that we're in right now is so powerful. And I just want to mention my book, The Journey of Becoming the Soul Alchemist, is a beautiful transmission that can actually help you become your true, authentic self. I poured so much love and dedication into this book. I mean, it came through to me within 11 days, and it was because the message needed to come out. And so many people have told me that as they were reading the book, they could feel the energy. So much has shifted for them as they were reading it. So I do want to mention it. It is available in Kindle, in paperback, and also on Audible as audiobook. So you can pick and choose whatever format you would like to get for yourself. But this might just be what can really help you shift out of hiding behind all these masks and really stepping into your true, most authentic self. So I'll put the link below so you can check it out if that is of interest to you. But this is really a powerful turning point right now because August as a whole is very activating. And this Lionsgate portal is truly an even bigger activation to really help us become our true, authentic self. So that was it. So let's move into the light language activation to activate you to becoming your soul-led identity. So if you can please put both feet on the ground. Get grounded, get present, get centered. Take a deep breath in, breathe in light and love. And when you breathe out, just drop into your heart and close your eyes. Allow yourself to become present in this moment, in this here and now. This is a safe space. This is your space to receive, to be activated, to come home to yourself. You may call upon your soul, your team of guides, your higher self if you so wish. As I do now call upon my team of guides, the highest, best, most loving angelic guides, galactic guides, dragon guides, and light beings that can best support us now for this beautiful Lionsgate portal activation. Please step forward and connect with us and surround us with your beautiful presence. And we ask for divine assistance and please collapsing any and all timelines and identities that were built from fear, scarcity, woundings, and survival that are no longer aligned with our highest expression and soul truth. Please cut cords to any roles, masks, and even karmic imprints that we have carried across lifetimes that have distorted how we see ourselves or how we hold our power. Please also download codexes of quantum embodiment, soul-led identity, and harmonic alignment, anchoring the frequency of our true self into every layer of our being. And please recalibrate our being to resonate with the timeline where our soul essence is already fully expressed, where we create, serve, and receive from embodiment rather than effort. And please activate the remembrance that we are the portal, the transmission, and the frequency, and that who we be is the most magnetic force that we can carry. And please anchor this identity into our field, our body, our voice, so we can walk, speak, and create from the power of our integrated essence, no longer waiting to become, but being it now. And so it is. Estarrastera nerekitu ullahtara anna nuk urrahtara nakata anra kate elura astere ella nere era kurara are urra kai kura anra ai ustere le era anre etura astere ella e kura na e kuranre astere nastere ella khatar stakate nurustere nastere nakara alla kata anre etura astere e kurata am nakara alere etura le era are ruastere elanara ai kura anere etura astere la kara anere etura astere elai kura anere etura anai ukuru ruste tu stera nai kustera atere elura nastere elura anara ai ura atere elare erura nanere etura anere etura anere etura anere etura anere etura anere etura na astere elanara atara alle ketukara anere etura astere akeuku rasta. We wish to invite you to simply become aware of all the masks that you've been hiding behind, all the identities that are limiting. And we invite all these identities to come to the forefront right now, to appear in front of you. not to make you feel upset that you're becoming aware of all these identities, but more so because we're assisting you now in transcending these identities into a higher form, into a higher essence. So you may wish to call forth all identities that are now ready to come to the forefront, that are now ready to become, that are now ready to make themselves known, that are now ready to transcend. See them appearing in front of you. Be grateful, but non-judgmental. Be open and receptive, welcoming in all these beautiful identities that have served you up until this point. Thank them for their service. Thank them for how they supported you up until this point, even though it may have been in a limited way, but still thank them because they played a role in you getting to where you're at today and being who you are today. But these identities are now ready to receive a new job, to be upgraded, to be transcended, to assist you in a higher way moving forward. We now infuse all these identities with high frequency codexes of transcendence, transcending them into a higher essence, giving them new jobs, a higher purpose. Estarra naratare ellura astere ellura anara atare ellura astere ella atara nukuru urra ka annere etura astere ella nara atea ku ustere na annere etura astere ella nara ae kura annere etura astere na annere elu anne eku annere etu aste na are uhane e hestura na astere ellura anara atea kai kuna kata annere etura astere nastere ella atare ella Astara ela kata anare etura astre nukura anara atare ela kata anare kita anare etura astre nukurashta anna ate elura anna ate elu atere tu aste na astere elukara anara kate elanare etura na astere erahte elura na stara elu ara astre elana naka anare etura astre ela kata anare etura astre alla kata anne etura astre na anare etu. Now see these identities morphing into a higher essence in front of you, seeing them shift in essence and vibration, even perhaps in the visual of what you see. Estarrastere en narakate elare ku urrastere el anre etura astra nakra anre ekurastere elanre eturastere nikirukura. We infuse these identities now with new blueprints of a higher essence, of a higher purpose, giving the instructions, the blueprint, the formula, the step-by-step of how they can serve you in a higher way moving forward. Individually, to each individual of you who is listening, Estura annere eturastere ellachte kurakata annere kete ellakata nakrata nukuru annara kete ellakata annere kete ur Now bring these identities back into your being because they have been upgraded and they're now ready to be integrated again into your being. Bring them back into your heart center. Integrate them back into you. Welcome them back in. You may feel us in a shift as these identities now shift within you, merging back within you. Now I wish to invite you to tune into your heart center and look deeply within. Find that true, authentic soul self that resides deep within you. Perhaps you must dig a little deeper, go beneath the surface, or perhaps you can easily connect with that part within you. Perhaps you've done so already, but perhaps in a more limited way. Connect with that part within you, that ancient, wise part within you. Estar sterachtere elurste, nuk urrachta andre et ustere elach, nuk urrachta ek huste era et u, na ast erur a e ustere ela, nak aik ustere ela andre et uste ere etura a, na atere elukra anaka eku, naka aik ustere enakata andre eturastere, nastere enara atere elurustukuru urraste, nasteru ur an et ura, na anne est urachsta ek uste, ek ura anne, ek ura ura anere eta nastara arshte eta. Embrace that part within you. We infuse you with high frequency downloads right now, codex upgrades to reawaken that part within you, to help you embrace it and embody it and live from that place. Live from that soul self, embodying your soul-led identity. Naka andere etu esturo urane uste nura ek urana andere et urrachta nukura anara ata estare iru ura na andere elura ana estura nakai kuku urko urrakatekten kutukut uraste na astere elura anara na andere etura anara atere elura anara aste ush et ula an neku uhu. We also wish to assist you in releasing any fears and any doubts that you might have of truly being the most authentic version of self. Any fears you might have, what other people might say, we wish to dissolve that across all time, space, reality, lifetimes, and dimensions, because you have nothing to fear. You are meant to be your true authentic version of self. Anything else is not you. Any other version of you is not you, is not your true authentic self. So you might wish to ask yourself, do you want to be you, or do you rather be someone you're not? Estarana stere urst ena atre luku urrachta andere et ustere na andere elurste ella andere etu laka aiku utara anara kata ast uran el ura nustere ena ekul ate ust usta naka ek ustere eta. We leave you with this now, with this activation, as it has been activated within you, as something has stirred within you. It is now up to you to decide, to choose. Who do you desire to be? Do you desire to be your most authentic self? Or do you desire to keep going as you have been? Which, of course, it will never be possible because you have received this inner upgrade. And there's a part within you that knows that there is a higher way. There's more for you. But it's now up to you to choose. Who do you wish to be? Who do you desire to be? And we hope for you and for everyone that comes in contact with you that you choose your truest authentic self. Because that, beloved, is what makes you vibrant. That's what makes you magnetic. And that's what will help you vibrate so high that it leaves a beautiful mark behind. Blessed be, beloved. Blessed be. Now you may take a deep breath in and breathe in light of love. Let it settle. Whenever you're ready, you can come back to here now and join me for the rest of the video. What a powerful, beautiful activation. Now, one thing has really become very clear to me that yes, we all hide behind masks. We all hide parts of ourselves because, for one, we don't want to get judged. We don't want to be rejected or looked at funny or anything like that. But I can tell you out of my own experience, the more I have really embraced my most authentic self, people respond to me completely different. Because I no longer care what other people think. I no longer hold back. I'm just me. In an aligned way. Yes, that doesn't mean I overshare with the world of who I am and what I do, especially with people that don't really are on the same path and they don't really get that. But I do this from a very empowered point of view. I just don't overshare, but I do it in a very grounded way. But just embracing your authentic self has such a beautiful ripple effect that doesn't only assist you in really feeling like yourself, your empowered self, but it also has a ripple effect with all these people. One thing that I have noticed, the more I have embraced that, people just look at me and they just look at me in a weird way, like they're trying to figure like there's something about her that I can't quite figure out. And I've noticed that more so recently because as I was writing my book, as I was, finishing my book and releasing my book, I've noticed a lot shifting within me where I really came home to myself. And then I noticed that people respond to me in a different way than before. And that's what happens when you become your true, authentic self. And this activation activated you already. But now, the way you can make the most out of this is, for one, let this energy settle. but then connect with that part within you that just came online. Now you already know, even if you may say, oh, I didn't really feel anything, just know there is a part within you that is already there and you have access to it. Even though you may up until this point weren't able to, I want to invite you now with this Lionsgate portal. Take time out each and every day to connect with that part within you. Maybe even journal about what version of you are you now ready to release? What are all the identities that you're just simply done with, that you don't want to deal with anymore? You just want to let it go. And who is the version of you who you then choose to embody, to be? And here, really get clear of who do you want to be? Because the guides mentioned something as I was channeling about, if you are not embodying your true authentic self, then you are not yourself. Then you're someone else. It's like you are the actor in your own life, but you're not your real true you. So here, ask yourself, do you want to continue being the actor in your own life, or do you want to be you, the beautiful soul self of you? This is now what's available now with this Lionsgate portal. You may even then speak a declaration out loud from your soul that this is who I am. And I'm so darn proud of it. Now, movement is also going to be very key now with this Lionsgate portal, because a lot of energy is coming up, with even just with the energies of August alone, but now with this Lionsgate, so much is coming up. So many ascension codes are coming in throughout this entire month. So you may want to do some movement, like whether it's you go to a gym, have a powerful session, or some cardio, or just some gentle stretching, or yoga, or Pilates, or maybe just walking, whatever you feel called to do. But move the energy, because as you move your body, you're moving the energy. That's really going to be very key throughout this Lionsgate portal. And of course, anchor it in. Let all these light codes, let it all integrate, let it all settle, but then really act from that more empowered self. You might even feel called to maybe get out there more, become more visible. Like I said, some of you will receive an activation, that nudge to express yourself in a higher, more evolved way. So maybe you feel called to share something publicly, or maybe you get a download to write a book like I just did recently, right? Whatever it is, but follow the nudge, follow the guidance. Okay. And perhaps maybe even check out my book. I think you're going to enjoy that. There's so many beautiful activations included in this book, or actually the entire book is a beautiful, powerful activation that can assist you even further to really become your true, most authentic self. But thank you so much for being here. I really hope that you enjoyed this beautiful energy calibration and that you're ready to be your most authentic self, your soul-led self. But then also be sure to check out these two videos here. Two powerful activation. One is about aligning with your soul's purpose, and another one is about awakening your multidimensional self. I think you're going to enjoy both of them. But thank you so much for being here. I look forward to seeing you again in the next video, and I really hope that you also have a wonderful Lionsgate day and really being in that energy. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Until then, make an amazingly abundant and joyful day. Namaste.